Oh, you took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, it must have been while you were kissing me. You took the words right out of my mouth. Hello. Hey, I can hear myself. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. All right, moving on. Shit, what is today? Today's Sunday. Holy shit, it's Sunday. Another week is gone. Someone wake him up on Discord. That'll do it. Give me a moment. Let me wake up on Discord. Scroll down. Ooh. What do I got? I got, would you offer your throat to the wolf with the red roses? Yes. I bet you say that to all the boys. It was a hot summer night and this something. I forget a couple of the words in there. Never mind. Hey, wait, it's Sunday, right? Moving on. I have a small problem with something I heard today. But let me start with Patrice Ripley, accordingly, says, First and welcome. Thank you for being in the show. We should award some belts, but I can't afford them. So we're just going to say she was first. The Midnight Raven coming in second. That's okay. It's okay. I still like you, Raven. You're good. TA coming in third and TC fourth. The friends from across the pond. Someone else wake him up on Discord. I'm not awake. It's okay. Is that possible? No, it's not. Okay, there we go. Hey, they must know I'm live now. Hey, welcome. I'm live. You seem very jolly. I seem jolly. I started drinking at like 9:30 this morning, and I've just kind of kept a nice even keel the whole day. So at points, my wife had her camera rolling because I was singing and dancing in the kitchen for no apparent reason, as well as the fact that my back hurts like hell. I don't know. Just avoiding the pain with happiness. Maybe that's how that's supposed to go. It's like natural instinct. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything in Discord. You guys are all just like scaring me to look at Discord. I'm looking. It's messed up. Squirrels are farting. It's a winter storm of minty freshness. Right? Acceptable channel. Hello, acceptable channel. I said hello to Raven already. I said hello to TC. And I think we've said hello to everybody in here. Wintry storm of minty freshness. There was a squirrel fart question on the last show I was on, and my answer was a wintry storm of minty freshness, something like that. That's what a squirrel fart sounds like. So I have a problem, as I started to say, with something, and the reason I have a problem with it is because of some logic that I heard. Now, I am all for people doing what they want. Look at that fancy green fart smoke. That's awesome. It's noxious. It's just absolutely awesomely noxious. I'm all for women's rights and the women's ability to do the things they want to do and to strive to make better of themselves if they so choose for whatever they're after in their life. So with that being said, I still don't classify myself as a feminist. In addition to that, I have no problem with trans people doing things and trying to achieve a transness that they are happy with. But the question comes in an article where apparently the Spanish entry, or the entry from Spain into the Miss Universe contest, is a transgender model, which I'm going to say, when you look at, isn't too bad. You can barely, knowing and looking for features, you can tell that, yeah, okay, that's a dude, cool. The dude that's a woman now, but still has some of the bone structure and body build that you would expect a dude to have in some places, arm length and whatnot. So that bothers me. Logic. The argument that I heard that posed an interesting thought in my head, and you guys know I like to think about things through. Now, being all for, feminist activities in, non-modernized feminist thinking where women can do what they want if they want to strive and work for it. And, you can be trans if you want as long as it doesn't affect other people. How do the two of those coerce when you have a trans person who makes it to a claim? Let's say this Spanish entry wins Miss Universe. Does that nullify the hard work and time and preparation that women put in for this person who wasn't necessarily originally a woman to beat them out? So a person who was born a man has now just taken over female space. This brought into my mind another, dumb preponderance of, it almost seems like the more women want to enter into men's space, the more men want to enter into women's space, blurring the lines of the two. And I heard some interesting comments about why women shouldn't be in the workplace with men. And I can agree with some, and I can disagree with some, and I would love to talk some through, but I don't remember them all right now. Thank you, alcohol. You're wonderful. You just... I might be all over the place. We'll see how this goes. Let me look at the chat here. What does the chat have to say? You did. Wow, I called the ick part. Yeah, you called the ick part. Smash the like button for making it into the stream for once. Yeah, I like that like button. Smash the dislike button too. What the hell? You just pick one. The like's the better option, obviously. Just go with it. I like that. LOL, bye, Lenugs. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Drive safe. I was looking for the one. There can be only one Highlander. I am a god. No, that's the one. That's one. Or is it one? What's the name of that movie? The one? One. The one. Whatever that was. It was a good-ish movie. Okay, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? All right, so we see a lot of transgenderism, and something that we do notice, I'm not going to, I don't have statistics. Something that you notice, though, is there's a lot of men who want to become women. And why not? Becoming a woman affords you a little bit of privilege. Ooh, there's that word that men don't have in some aspects. And for some men who, cool, they're not real great at what they feel is being a man, then, maybe they want to be a woman and try that out. And it might go well for them, or they might change their mind down the road. Not stopping the show, just support and saying hello. Hello. You're not stopping the show. You're contributing to and included in the show. Thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I sincerely appreciate your patronization. Patronizing me. You're patronizing me. I like that word. It's been bothering me lately. I've been seeing a lot. Patronizing. Maybe it's because I'm at work again. You're a patron. You're patronizing. But you could also be patronizing me by showing up and interrupting my show, but saying you're not interrupting my show. Terrible, terrible. I love you for being here. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you're staying for a little while. Press X to doubt. What extra chromosome? X to doubt. The Matrix. Wait, you're all in my world. Take the blue pill that's marked with the Y. Get that Y chromosome. Why would you take the Y chromosome? Okay, I'm lost again. All right, back to my topic. So, are men invading women's spaces in an obscene, I don't know if that's the right word, in an obscene way because women are invading men's spaces and kind of taking away from them? This is an interesting question to have. Maybe it's not necessarily purposeful thinking on an individual later, but maybe it's some sort of sociological whiplash because of what's happened. Does anybody see what I'm saying? Didn't take too much. Didn't take much. Didn't take much for what? X to doubt? No, don't doubt me. Doubt me. Doubt me. I'm good. Okay, I gotta put the chat somewhere where I can actually see. We'll put this over here. It's on my phone. Shh! Don't tell anybody. There's squirrels having fun in my Discord. Hey, there's a squirrel licking the window. You know, I actually don't tell TA and TC. I looked up squirrel hunting season. Did you know there's squirrel hunting seasons in most states? Terrible. Terrible that you can only hunt squirrels during certain times of the year. But, you know, at least I know when. I know when to hunt the little fuck. I mean, the little friends. Never mind. Never mind. We'll leave that there. It's almost clean. It's almost clean. Keep licking the glass. Never mind. Never mind. No dirty jokes here. I'm gonna leave the dirty jokes at home. Never mind. Keep licking. Keep licking. And Raven pops in to say so many squirrels. I think I saw that. Did I read that? Wow, there's so many more. So many. Oh, I didn't see that one. Look at that. So many squirrels. And something about juggling acorns just sent to me. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. I can juggle acorns too. Yeah, I can juggle acorns and throw them at the squirrel. Huh? Huh? I throw nuts at squirrels. Yeah. And then I leave nuts out for the chipmunks. I have a preference. I like the chipmunks. Squirrels are a little too snarky for me. Oi, Jolly Roger. Evening, and welcome to the ship, mate. What brings you around to see a captain? Oi, I'm talking to you. Oi, mate. What brings you to see a captain? The squirrel playing with its nuts. That's common around my Discord. You know, it's what happens. Oi, we be taking the treasure, mate. Oi. I'm sorry, that sounded fun. So are men invading women's spaces like women are invading men's spaces? Does anybody feel invaded? Can I say this? Can I say this without sounding like some sort of sexist, bigoted, anarchical, whatever what word I'm thinking or trying to use? I don't mind women working. I enjoy the fact that my wife has a job. It helps out. But openly, I will state that as a man, when I see a woman at work on a regular basis, I look and go, is that attractive to me? And you look for an attribute that will sit there and go, no, it's not. Or, yeah, it is. Yeah, I'd hit that. I'd tap that. To do this at work, this causes problems because then you turn and you look at the person who you're thinking about and you go, does it look attractive doing what they're doing right now? You know, running their fingers through their hair, leaning back in their chair, hands on their hips, wearing jeans. Sometimes jeans are so hot. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Tight jeans. Those nice blue jeans. Some women know how to wear nice blue jeans and it just makes you want to tear them. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. They're distracting. And while I enjoy having women in the workplace, I don't enjoy having women in the workplace because how am I supposed to work with that next to me? Hello, this is me looking at but oh hi, how you doing? I wasn't just staring at my coworker bending into the file cabinet. No, I'm not. Work harassment charge ready? No, I don't know what you're talking about. I need to shut up. Is there a numbskull hunting season? The problem is, if you hunt the numbskull's been hunted already. So that'd be like running through the woods in Oregon going, I'm hunting ghosts. I know they're out here. Was it Oregon? Yeah, I think it's Oregon. There's a forest up there somewhere. You guys might know what I'm talking about. It's a dumb joke. Evening, y'all. Oh, I read that already. Oh, why didn't I read all of this? A squirrel playing with its nuts. A squirrel playing with its. Wait. They do say laughter is the best medicine. Fag. Did you call me a fag? Fuck you. Wait, what the hell are you calling me a fag for? Are you having a cigarette? Are you British? Don't give me no shit. The Midnight Raven. So what you're saying is you would be quite happy for a woman to just stay at home and spend your money because they aren't earning. I didn't say that. That's not what I said. What I said was I like that my wife works because the extra income is nice. But to work with a woman in a workplace is distracting, and I'm always eyeing them up. Raven. Raven. Raven, I like coming to your live streams. Mildly entertaining, but visually entertaining as well. So think about that. To have a woman, and I don't know, maybe most men aren't like me, and I'll take that. I'm every day what you're wearing versus how you look versus everything. I'm gauging that and looking and always, I'm running the numbers in my head and processing the, pass fail equation to see, what I like and what I don't. Yeah, I know you're not single. Hey, you're an ocean away. I'm not worried. I'll still do it. It's fun. Am I saying too much? Am I sobering up or am I still a little buzzed? Huh. No, I think I'm sobering up. I don't have that buzzed feeling. Nope. Nope, that buzzed feeling's gone. I'm sobering up. That might be a problem. I might have to drink some more. Ah, fugu. Fugu. Is that a new dish? Are you creating a new dish? The fugu? Is it stroganoff and cream? Let me know. We'll get to that. Fucking top chat. So what you want is a job with ugly women. That works too. I don't mind working with ugly women. I don't look at them as much. After about 300 pounds, they really, almost magnetically polarly repulse my attention. Below 200 pounds, they almost magnetically attract my attention. There's like 100-pound gap in there where I'm not sure what to think. In fact, I'm somewhat confused, but pretty definite that I'm aiming in the right direction when I go smaller. It just it makes it more I don't know the word. More works. It makes it more. Agreed. You fucking ass face hammered. I'm not hammered. I'm coming down. What the hell is the problem here? Raven, did I accidentally on stream call you attractive? How dare I? There's more going on in the graveyard. Why am I not looking? There's squirrels playing banjos and humping snow piles. Dancing in snow piles. I'm not sure. We'll go with the first. Can't go with the ladder. I don't have a ladder. Well, I do have a ladder, but not here. It's not inside. I don't have a ladder inside. My ceilings are kind of low for a ladder. Where am I going with this? So, a needle pulling thread. Carrying on. It's 20 after. Really? Why do I feel like I've been talking for a while? The Midnight Raven is typing in my Discord. It's happening. And love the dancing squirrel. We also love the dancing squirrel. The banjo playing squirrel is even better. Looks like he's dancing to the banjo. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Dance to the banjo. Yay! Welcome, last lady standing. So, question to some of the men out there. The Spanish entry to Miss Universe is actually quite appealing looking. Would you do that? Would you? I don't know how to show pictures, so I'm not going to. Would you Would you want to do how am I supposed to say this and be nice? I can't be nice. It's either I'm going to straight out say it like an asshole or I'm not going to say it at all. Would you offer your throat to the wolf with the red roses? Will he offer me his mouth? Yes. Will he offer me his teeth? Yes. Will he offer me his jaws? Yes. Will he offer me his hunger? Yes. Again. Will he offer me his hunger? Yes. And does he love me? Yes. And will he starve without me? Yes. And ask again. Would you offer your throat to the wolf with the red roses? Yes. I bet you say that to all the boys. All right. Spit it out, Junior. Hey, 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 hey. What are we spitting out? Hey, last lady standing. Hey, oh, hey, I read that. Wow, you're extra creepy today. Extra creepy today. It was a hot summer night in the spot. No, wait. It was a hot summer night in the beach. And it was a hot summer night and the sand was burning. There was fire growing over the sand. No, it was a hot summer night and the beach was burning. There was fire growing over the sand. I'm trying to remember all this and I can't. I can't do it. Can't do it. Just can't do it anymore. Can't take it. I'm cracking. You don't know. Okay. I'm not gonna bang the Spanish supermodel. Anybody? Anybody going once, going twice? Sold. You're a loser. Me too. So what's the next topic? I need some news topics that I actually heard about that weren't totally terrible. I keep hearing about this as Sinutra calls her, the AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, this weird democratic socialist that's coming into New York City somewhere. And I find it funny that she's proclaiming all of these programs she wants to do and how all the money is going to cover and pay for this. And this is the funny thing, that nobody pays attention in Nazi Germany in 1939. This is actually what happened. This is actually what happened in Hitler before he actually took power. I want to say maybe actually in 37, he started trying to push legislations that wouldn't allow certain types of people to do things and would cover all of all of the United Germany that was following these rules on with all of these extra benefits for following the rules. So I don't know if there really is a smooth comparison between a democratic socialist in 2018 America and a democratic socialist in 1937 Germany. Is there anything comparable there? Anybody got anything, or should we move on? I'm wondering why we in America, who did go through a Red Scare, understanding that we probably accidentally persecuted people who were socialist, who weren't socialists and weren't Nazis, in the worry of being taken over by Nazis or socialists. And then, hey, you know what? It is a good idea now that we have gotten over all of this scared worry of the red people, the communist people. It is a good idea to try out the socialism, the close to communism idea, and see if maybe a tepid water. We move to communism later. We start with the socialism first, maybe. We work from the socialism, maybe. Crazy retard lady. Yeah, stupid retard lady. Yeah, I like those. Socialists are dangerous. They kill people no matter what label they govern under. Now, This is sometimes confusing, even to me. Well, I'm a numbskull. No surprise here. Isn't a Nazi a socialist? And isn't communism underneath or a category of socialism? Because Nazism was a social change based on an ideology. I'm, and communism is a communal change based on ideology. Let's just play the numbskull factor here. We'll break this word down and be stupid here. A communist is a communal, and a socialist would be a social. So what? They're not very different, right? They're just for the group, for the groupist party, for the communist party, for the socialist party. So the group, for the groupist. What group? You have to characterize. I can't say kata. There we go. Yeah, I can't say it. There we go. I said it. They will camp you and kill you, or they starve you through farming law. Oh, let's look at the farming law. I talk about funny stream, drugs kicking in, so have to fall asleep. I'll probably be dreaming of squirrels.
You will have lovely dreams of fuzzy, soft, furry, long-tailed squirrels climbing through the trees and releasing noxious, lovely gases of winter storm and minty freshness. Brought to you by the local squirrels.
Bye, Raven. No, they are not different from their methods of population extermination. Are just different. Here's a question. Undoomed did a video a while ago, and I forget what the effect is called, or what the phenomenon or the thought processing is called beyond this. But would you rather live in a society where you have an ability to, through hard work or good ideas or something special about you, escalate your way through the system by moving through tiers of quality of living, let's say? Or would you rather everybody held the same quality of living regardless of what it was you did or how hard or the effort you put in? And if you think about the way socialism should theoretically work, and I've gone over it, and there's, boy, it's somewhat convincing in some areas. Socialism is, cute baby squirrel. Killed the baby squirrel in a nest. If you're not in my Discord, it's kind of fun between all the squirrels and the bots and all that other stuff. I was saying something. I would rather have the multi-tiered system of capitalism. Yeah, that. I was saying that. Um, if we all have equal treatment and we're all given the same standards, whether or not we work for them, then fewer people are going to work for those standards. My Discord is going nuts. Nuts. It's cool. Um, I honestly would like the multi-tier. Don't get me wrong. I moved from a house that was falling apart into a decent house and bought it, and I managed to move up through an unfortunate happenstance. And now that I'm here, I'm working harder to stay in a better spot. And it's nice to know that if I work hard enough, I can move up another spot, move up a little token on the pole, and maybe have a little more. So I I enjoy the ability to move through the tiers. And yeah, it's unfortunate that should something go wrong, I'm going to move the other direction again, which I don't want to do. And a lot of people end up doing. And bad decisions and bad mistakes. I know because I've made them. I've done it. I try to weigh all of the stuff out that I think about. And yay, sweet swivel dreams, the midnight raven. Bye. I would rather have a multitude. Yes, I said that. I would rather have a chance to move upwards if I do good, and a force to move backwards if I screw up. Moving into a socialist community right now, I pay for health insurance. My wife's paycheck pays for our health insurance, so one of us pays for the health insurance to cover us. If we go to the doctor, there's a copay because of how much money we make. There's copay no matter what which way our insurance goes. Our copay for either one of us is the same. The cost is different depending on which plan. But all right, I pay to go see a doctor. My insurance pays the rest. I pay my insurance. If something changes or happens, my insurance cost changes or happens potentially based on my plan and where I am. Because I have a plan with work, it's not going to be as bad. If the government's all paying for everybody to have health insurance, well, then there's no copay. You're talking about what people are going to consider free health insurance. Now, right now, I have to consider, am I sick enough to be worth spending the money to go see a doctor, or am I just off and I need to figure out how to feel better on my own to start with, and if I can't, I'll go see a doctor. It adds that layer of caution. Now, if you could just go see a doctor, I'm just gonna stop in the room real quick and make sure I'm okay because my throat's a little coarse, and I can get out of work today by going to see the doctor and getting a note and feeling better tomorrow. Okay, maybe you could, but now going to see that doctor adds to the cost. So now you're going to go see a doctor more often because you're not paying anything on the side. It's not coming out of your paycheck. You're not also paying a copay. You're just going to see the doctor and it's covered. So now you're going to do it more often. You enter a different level of thinking about it. Now, that cost, because you're going to go more often, you're going to be seen for more things, more tests are going to be run. That cost is going to increase exponentially. So when you say you're going to decrease the cost of health insurance by making it a single payer option where the government is going to cover your health insurance and mandate that everything you need is going to be covered, to what point? When do they stop covering? Is it a financial cap once you've spent down a certain amount of limit on how long you've worked or however long the government deems you have health insurance? Is it a certain amount per year? Is it a till you're better and get you on a good regimen? In which case, how does that work with the pardon me for a moment as I'm skipping chat. I do see you, data. Hello. How does that work when places like England they're trying to tax different meats because they think the meat is the reason for obesity? Well, the reason for obesity is you don't have anything for people to do. And if you're homesick and fat and can't move, you get government assistance to cover the things you need. So if you get fat enough, you get free food. Oh, well, that's easy. I'll just sit around and get fat all day and get free food and play video games and computer, and I'll learn how to do dead at 50. Enjoy your life? No. Where was I going with this? I am just on a total ramble. I needed to bring alcohol with me this time. Oh, I see what's up from data. I see hi. Hey, hi, low, yo, oh, what's up? Smiley, up, lol. Hello, numbskull. Hello. LOL. People have shorter lives without health care. Really? How often do you think, 60, 70-year-old farmers went to the doctor, called the doctor? If they got really sick, right? But I guess, again, we do live in a different age. So right now, you're exposed to more people and more potential modifications of viruses than ever before. So to regularly see a doctor might help you live longer. I don't expect to live past 60, to be honest. Reasonable and honest. My grandfather, who lived in the same area I do and, had somewhat the same lifestyle, barely made it to almost 60. My mom died at 58. I have what, in my mind, 20 to 25 years left to worry about. I got to start thinking about that. What am I going to do? Am I going to go see a doctor all the time just because I feel ill? My grandpa did that. Not as often as he probably could have, but he did. My grandma made him go to the doctor if he felt ill. My mom refused to go to the doctor when she felt ill. They died at about the same age. My grandma only lived 9 years more than that. Not wonderful. So, I don't know. You worry about it. People have lived shorter lives without health. Yeah. Gothrapple, copay. There's a copay with Medicare. Okay. Look, I've been in hard times. You can get on Medicare, and if you have a job that covers some of it and you're still under a certain income, they'll help cover your copay. We had that for a while. I'm still too proud. I go to the hospital when they make me or when I really need to if I'm actually hurt, because I realize that somebody's taxes pay for me to use that insurance. Somebody's taxes pay for me to get that copay paid for. All right. And that bothers me for somebody else to pay for me to get care. I don't know why it doesn't bother other people not to earn or have what they earned, which is why these streams are so bleak. I'm not trying to earn anything on them. I don't have anything to earn for. So I'm here to just chat with you guys. Apparently just ramble as I, come down off my black and white Russians that I was drinking consecutively today. I'm out of Kahlua. Just throwing it out there. Ran out of Kahlua. Had to recycle the bottle. Gonna have to go buy me another $25 bottle of Kahlua here for Christmas. Something like that. If they Chinese, they die a long time if they Chinese. People don't live long when they're dead. Hey, you know what? A lot. How much does it cost for uninsured to go to the emergency room for everything? How much does it cost for the uninsured? Okay, let's ask this different question. How did I get on insurance from transgender Spanish models? That's the first question. The next question is why? Why, if you pay in cash or don't have insurance, is an office visit, let's say, $250? That's rough cost for a good office. I want to say it's like $265 for an office visit, something like that. Let's say $250. So if an office visit paid in cash is $250, and then you hand them your insurance card, that office visit now comes to like $150. $100 drops off because you have insurance. Okay, cool. So your insurance then pays $130, and you pay, if you're lucky, a $20 copay. I've noticed. I think ours is 30, maybe 35 or something stupid like that. And I've seen them anywhere between $10 and $100 for copays on office visits, and anywhere from $50 to $200 on emergency room visits. And you're paying this on what is it? Supplemental to your insurance. So if your office visit with insurance comes to $150, then you're paying the first 35 as your copay, and then the rest of the office visit is covered by your insurance. So how does that make sense? Because you have insurance, it costs $100 less to you. Is that like, hey, you're a VIP member because you're insured, so we're going to charge you less? That's stupid. Mass health. Yay. Live stream on gallon of vodka. Maybe. Just get a handle of vodka. TA, your typing is getting better as you go. Good job. Mass health. Yay. Ding ding. Yes, ding ding. Ding ding from the ding ding phone. Ding ding. Fries are burnt. Double ding means the fries are burnt. You left your bit too long. The problem with multiple, many faceted problems of healthcare is that prices change depending on who you're associated with when you go into the doctor. Which health insurance are you associated with? That's going to determine how much you pay. And then what you're allowed to get is determined by your health insurance. That's going to determine, what tests you can or can't get without, being, what's the name? I don't go to the doctor enough. Approved by your insurance. So, why do these prices change? Why is medicine made by the same company bottled 3 different ways and priced 3 different rates? Why is that allowed? This is part of the problem with medicine in the United States. Is, obviously I can't completely fault it because it's capitalism. It's people being intelligent when they're creating and marketing and doing something, able to earn every buck by trying to hit every part of the market they possibly can. Hey, cool. I got a new medicine for depression. Well, I'm going to sell the pill with the blue coating for $100 a pill, and I'm going to sell the pill with the pink coating for $50 a pill, and I'm going to sell the pill with the yellow coating for $25 a pill. Now, one of the differences could be just the way it impacts. Is it fast acting? Is it not fast acting? Is it a quick dissolving shell? Fast, long lasting? Is it supposed to dissolve slowly in your system? One of them could be like Oxycontin, and the different colors could be the different levels of the medicine, in which case, how is your body going to react to the tolerance levels of that medicine? And there was another one. I forget what the other option is. I just forgot what the hell I was even talking. Oh yeah, medicines. And the other one is just stamped differently with different additives inside the medicine, and the additives, depending on what the company pays for additives, changes the price. Different additives could have different outcomes or different side effects depending on what types of additives they use to not only hold the pill together but to activate the ingredients when you take the pill in some cases. So these components change the prices of the pills you get when you get a prescription. And to massively change it like that because of so many different reasons makes it confusing for people. So that, and when you go into the doctors, the way billing coding works, you don't understand it. I think it's almost purposeful. There's probably a real actually intelligent reason that I haven't figured out yet, but I will someday, why they do it like they do. But that part gets confusing. Different. I understand the capitalism and the profit motive and the reasons for doing certain things in markets. However, the compound reason the healthcare doesn't work is, yes, partly due to capitalism, but the way to fix it isn't by communism, it's by adapting capitalist markets to better simplify and make it easier to understand what it is they're doing. You're a numbskull, you don't need the doctors. True, maybe. Red pill, motherfucker. Just take the red pill, everything will be okay. Or you could take the blue pill and wake up in the morning in your bed like none of this ever happened. You want to see how deep the rabbit hole goes? Fuck yeah. America. Fuck yeah. Insurance CEOs are one step below banksters. Data. Data. Are we going to badmouth insurance CEOs? Insurance CEOs are rat little bastards stealing all your insurance money. What happens to a healthy person that doesn't go to a doctor all year and pays all that money into health insurance? What happens to them? Let's discuss this. I don't know why insurance is actually stuck in my head a few times this week, so we'll roll with it. Insurance. When you insure your car, you're insuring your car should something go wrong. Most of the time, you're going to pay your payments and you're not going to do anything other than pay them money over and over and over again until all of a sudden something goes wrong. When that something goes wrong, you're calling your insurance company to see how bad does it have to be till they'll cover it if you can't. And that's the point of the insurance is, oh crap, I ran into somebody's fence. It's going to cost $6,000 to repair this dumb fence. I can't afford $6,000. Well, if I pay my 500, the insurance company is going to fix the car that I damaged that I was driving, and they're going to fix the fence because I've had insurance with them for 3 years. Now, this doesn't work like that with health insurance or dental or vision or things like that. It works with these like, okay, cool, you posted your 30-day or 60-day or 90-day enrollment period. Now you qualify for insurance. The insurance takes 2 weeks to kick in, maybe 3 depending on your employer and the insurance, or your enrollment period depending on where you live or how your insurance works. When you get into the insurance, you can basically go see a doctor and now you're automatically covered. All right, cool. You've maybe paid in your first week of insurance at, let's call it $100 a week, but your doctor's visit cost 120. So you go back next week because you're sick, and the week after because your knee hurts, and the week after that because you bumped your head and it's bleeding, and the week after that because you scraped your elbow. Let's say each of these visits cost like $200. We're being very, 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 very conservative here. But let's say each visit costs $200 and you're not even paying that weekly in your paycheck, but the insurance company is covering that. How does an insurance company afford to cover that if you're not only using every week what you're paying in, but you're spending more than that? Now, think medical bills. Let's say you go once a month. You're paying in $500 a month. Your once a month medical bill costs $500. Okay, now you're equaling out. Oh shit, you get sick. You're in the hospital for 3 days, 4 days, $3,000. Your insurance won't cover that anymore. Now you've capped out. You've spent too much. You've spent way more than you'll pay in that year. And they've still covered a good part of it. How does that insurance company run solvently? Solvently being, how do they make profit off of people spending more money than they're contributing to this policy? This isn't how insurance was made to work. Not with the no fault auto insurance. Certain CEOs don't. Okay, so there's different ways. Don't drive retard. Don't drive retarded. Oh, good idea. That's a bumper sticker right there. Can I make that? Are you saying insurance companies make no money? No. I'm saying there's a reason why insurance is so expensive and covers so little. It's because they make very little money on certain customers. It goes back to what I was saying just before you got here, I think, Data, is that when everybody can go to a doctor at any time at no additional charge to them at that time, and they don't have to think about the cost of them seeing that doctor, they're going to go in for everything they feel. Hey, I have an infected toenail. Hey, I have an ingrown hair. Hey, my skin's rough. I'm trying to get it to soften and regular lotion isn't working. Hey, I have this bump on my nipple. Hey, I have this, red spot between my nose. Hey, one of my eyes is a different color from the other. They're going to go see the doctor over every stupid thing. Oh, I bumped into the cabinet and it started bleeding. I thought I'd come in and see if I needed stitches. This starts to take up time with the doctors, for one, and it starts to cost money because they charge a certain amount per appointment, per amount, not per time slot, not per amount of time seen, but per appointment. So take this into account, and then the government starts to pay for this. So now they're paying the doctor per appointment. Okay, we're having a hard time paying you $50 for appointment because you're taking so many appointments. We're only going to give you $40 per appointment. So now you're starting to affect how much doctors are making because you don't want to pay them that much anymore. But now you're going to cut that to $20 to $10. Okay, so now you're gonna get $10 per appointment, $5, $2. How low do you have to go? Okay, so for each person you see, we're gonna give you 50 cents. How many patients do you now have to see in an hour? And you're seeing the same patients week after week after week because everybody's coming in. It gets a little clogged, don't you think? Get a little annoyed. Doctors get bothered. Where's V? V could explain all this. Doctor underpaid for his work. Poor sentence structure. Yeah? Yeah, I got terrible words to say to squirrels. Terrible words to say to squirrels criticizing my sentence structure. Are you criticizing the gatekeeper sentence structure? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. I'm so lost. What's going on down here? You saying insurance companies. Dude, this is enthralling. Which part's enthralling? Hey, giving me more cancer. Yes, I'm clogged. Are you clogged? If so, make sure you drink coffee. Extra caffeine. Caffeine is a diuretic. Diuretics will loosen up those sphincter muscles and allow you to let that freedom flow. And then make sure you take a deep whiff before you give a courtesy flush, because you got to know what kind of shit you're dealing with. Profits are booming at health insurance companies. Yeah, they're kind of booming only because at some point when you raise all the prices on everything and mandate more people to have to get insurance or they pay a fine, more people are going to sign up for insurances. Not everybody's going to use the insurance because they still have copays and now they're paying for insurance but can't afford the copays, nor can they theoretically afford to become sick, even though they're mandating them to pay for insurance to cover them getting sick. But when you have insurance, that does not cover you when you get sick. Insurance reduces your bill when you get sick, which is why it's a problem. And it's not even always equal. It depends on what you're there for and whether or not your insurance covers it. And it's not like you can pick and choose from insurances. Hey, yeah, now that I got XYZ job, I'm going to choose Form 32A to get this insurance over the others. You don't actually have insurance options when it comes to health insurance. And when you do have options, they're slim options because of the regulations, restrictions, and the things that they actually have to abide by. So those prices change. Let's say you went out and this is where the market hasn't taken over yet because of regulations and restrictions on what insurance companies can and can't do and how they make money. If you wanted to go out and get insurance for common cold, let's say there was something called common cold insurance, and it covered you to get sick as long as you never got anything other than, stuffy nose, sore throat, congestion, kind of common cold. All right. And you went to the doctor, let's say 4 times a year, and you paid $10 a week. So you're looking at $520 divided by 4 times a year. You're looking at $105 per visit. $105 per visit to come in and get checked to make sure you have the cold you think you have. Now, how much is it going to cost to run labs? Doctor's not going to run labs. Doctor's going to look at you. He's going to check to see if you have any respiratory scratching. He's going to check to see if you have any blockages or swelling in your nasal cavities or ears. He's going to look to make sure that everything in your eyes and your pupils are dilating and you're responding properly, that you're not showing any lack of dilation or why can't I think? Any other issues that would concern for worse health problems, and go, yeah, you've got a common cold. You're fine. Here is this. Take this, cheap pill for the next 4 days. It's in a packet of 8 pills. You take one every 12 hours, blah, blah, blah. For $105, that'd be an awesome visit, a good insurance coverage. That's what insurance is supposed to be for. But you can't use that same coverage to walk in there and go, well, I have kidney stones and I have thyroid disease and I have gallbladder cancer and, I have pneumonia and chronic bronchitis and I'm a smoker and I cut my toe off with a machete. Help me feel better. And yeah, do that all this year because I need to feel better this year so I can go home and play some Minecraft on my television. Anthem 1,017,000,017. Nums is Nigerian. Confirmed. Area 904,017,000. Ina. Wait, Arena? Wait. It does not know the way. Human 1.1 billion and 17. Okay, I know you're quoting me. Now that I look at this, Cigna made 986 million. Anthem made 1 billion. Aina made 904 million, and Humana made 1.17 billion in 2017. Insurance company profit margins are wonderful, but they do that by negotiating down the cost of what the insurance will pay for and still charging you a certain amount. An insurance company, in order to survive, needs to be profitable, or it's not an insurance company. So, in looking at those insurance company numbers, you have to wonder, are they putting the proper margins aside for inflation amounts and rates over the next projected annual year? Or are they squandering that money? Are they using it for advertising? I know I've seen advertising for some of these companies, not that any of them, I think, do private marketing. Do you notice how you don't see any private market health insurances in here? Do you notice how you don't see any government mandated companies in here? You see top companies that provide for large corporate entities that have large conglomerates of people that they cover and keep healthy. Now, also, something else that's willing to know is certain things between doctors and insurance companies are becoming incentive care. So, if an insurance company can get you to go into a doctor for a certain type of visit, that visit is low cost and they can negotiate that cost down because it really doesn't take the doctor much time to come in, make you turn your head and cough, check your breathing, and check, again, your eyes, ears, nose, throat, all of that shit to say, okay, you look decently fine. Here, turn, let me see your back to make sure there's no deformities or problems, or, you're not growing wings or anything stupid. And there's a way it works out if you stay healthy, yet you still pay in some cases, $140, $150 a week in insurance fees, yet you don't go to the doctor as much. You've got the incentive care. You even get some of these insurance companies going, yeah, cool. We're making, $2,000-$3,000 a year on this customer. If they're staying healthy and they're doing this visit and that visit, we'll give them back 300. We're still making a couple of grand on them. They don't know any better. That's how that works. But you know what? You're incentivizing. That's like Liberty Mutual, accident forgiveness guarantee. If you haven't had any accidents in the last 2 years and you have an accident, they'll look at you like, okay, cool, you're not accident prone. But if you get in a car and you drive out of the lot in a brand new car, smash it up, you go get a new car, you drive out of the lot a week later, smash it up, you get a new car, you drive out of the lot 2 weeks later, you smash it up. Okay, now you're going to start to become a pretty damn high risk on your insurance, and it's going to start to cost you a bundle. Plus, where the fuck can you afford that? No, we won't even go into how you can afford 3 cars. You need someone. Help. This is cruel and inhumane. Don't cry for the insurance companies. I'm not crying for the insurance companies. Some of them are doing great. Where do you think I'm crying? Do I sound like I'm crying? I'm going to be crying because I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. It's Sunday on my day off. My back hurts. I should be crying, but I took ibuprofen with my last swig of alcohol, so I should be okay for a little while. However, holy shit, in my ranting and raving, what hell have I done? An hour has gone by. Oh, an hour and a minute. Wait, wasn't I late? Minute or two because it wouldn't start. I got some weird loading problem and then a message that I usually get that won't go away that keeps bothering me. There's more farting going on in the chat. Wonderful farting going on in the chat. Please take a whiff of your own fumes and let me know how they are. I encourage you. If you lie flat on the floor beneath your fumes, you may enjoy yourself. Just Just don't get up. Ranting and raving. Yes, ranting and raving. Ha! Hate life now. Why do you hate life? You had an accident, Jonathan Doherty. The ballers were just standing there in the way. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Maybe I do. Don't cry for insurance companies. I read that. The ballers were just standing in the way. I'm lost. However, I am going to end this stream. I'm going to have my final cigarette from the evening. I'm going to go, rub flesh together with my wife, possibly, and enjoy what's left of, well, it's already dark. So the evening, we'll see. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining me on whatever it was. It was. Hey, by the way, I even came up in the search for listening to the actual song today. Maybe that's just because it's my own channel. But would you offer your throat to the wolf with the red roses? Thank you, everybody. No, wait, hold on. Would you offer your throat to the wolf with the red button? Thank you, everybody. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. Good night.